Well, it's not every day you get to watch a helicopter take off and it looks like it's picking up some water.
So after missing out on the waterfall, we've carried on driving towards Ullapool and we've managed to pull in. We've seen a little ruined castle and it just looked really pretty, so we thought we'd come and have a little look and show it off. Okay, so this is Ardvrek Castle. It says please respect the fragile building, so obviously no climbing or anything. It's a scheduled monument, but what a location. Just off the NC500 and that is not bad. Not bad at all. Beautiful.
Right, it's now raining. Walking back from the castle, we see hidden in a little valley here is some waterfalls. So I thought, let's grab a closer look.
So the weather has been taking a turn for the worse this afternoon. It's continuously rained now for the past hour and a half as we've been making our way down to Ullapool. We've just driven a little bit further afield, about 3 to 4 miles further on. We found a wild park up just to stop at for a bit. So the kids are just doing some homeschooling. They've got their comprehension books out, English today, so they're not really keen on English, but they're giving it a good go. So I'm going to sit here and do this for them. Plus I've got a colouring book of my own, so I might entertain myself doing that. There is a pretty view as well, isn't there, guys? Yeah. So yeah, a nice river. We've got a lock in the distance and some mountains. Happy with that, aren't we, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're going to crack on with this. I'm going to cook some tea and Stu's going to plan our next route.
So we're heading to Isle of Skye today, and there's actually 2 routes. You've got the short route, but it takes you off the NC500, or you can take the longer route. It's like hour and a half longer, but you get all the coast and all that.
Yeah.
So we've decided to take the longer route,
Which is unusual for us. If you followed us through our Europe trips, you'll know that we're privy to a toll road.
yeah.
Just to speed it up.
But that's not what this trip's
No.
about. It's all about the scenery, so we're gonna hit the road.
Let's go. I definitely spy snow in the distance there, love.
I think so. We're not even 2 minutes into our journey.
Oh my gosh, it is snow. It's like mid-April. I didn't think there'd be any snow up here now. We've stopped again, but look at this. We've just come over here. We started over here, and we've come all the way round. We're actually quite spoilt in this country if we can be bothered to go and find the stuff, aren't we? Yeah. Stu's currently out checking all the wheels on our van because we've hit so many potholes. We're actually concerned we've damaged it. We just came up round the corner just there and honestly half the road was literally missing. We've hit the verge basically and the whole van just went sideways. So yeah, got to be really careful on these roads. There wasn't a lot of the road there either, but it was basically like a big verge like that one is there where all the road is like broken away. We gave it quite a hit, so hopefully we're all right.
We are all right, but blimmin' hell, there's some savage potholes up here.
Yeah,
Really bad.
yeah, they have been bad. Yeah, look at these. Nasty. We just come up around this corner, around the bend, and as we did, the two wheels just went right into the pothole, so thank God they're alright. We've stopped here by accident because of the potholes. Got Isle U and capital ships, merchant ships. Oh, so Lockerbie and its people played a pivotal role in the events of World War II between 41 and 44. The lock was a base for the Arctic convoys. Ships that provided essential supplies. It is stunning up here. We've been looking at all the houses driving by and they're so few and far between each other. It's amazing how much space is available up here. How's the driving going, love?
Alright, on tender hooks now. I'm on pothole patrol.
There are so many up here, aren't there?
There is, not up here, just on this one particular road. The, what was it called? Badbea. B-A-D-E-A, however that's pronounced. That particular road and all that area going anti-clockwise, it's, yeah, some of the roads are bad.
So we've set the kids a task while we're on the NC500 to try and get the best photo that they can get, and then when they've had, what was it, 5 photos, we're making them choose.
This is the competition. They can take as many photos as they want.
Yeah.
From their photos they've got to submit 5 to us, and we're going to choose 1 from each one to show to you guys, and you get to pick the best photo.
Yeah, so then the best photo is rewarded with some extra pocket money, basically, innit?
Yeah.
So here they are with their iPads.
Yeah, I have no t-shirt on.
Wow, you got some good photos.
I have some of them.
Nice.
You're gonna go and take another one?
Let's have a look.
You can barely see.
They're good, they're good.
So we've spotted Skye in the just across this lock here, or sea in fact, could be the sea. Skye Bridge is just there. How excited are you, man, but to be going to the Isle of Skye?
We're coming up to it. Looks beautiful too.
It's been one heck of a drive to get here, but yeah, it's looking amazing. Can't wait to get over there, can we?
No, it's going to be good.
So we've just done a little pit stop at the CoOp before we've hit the Isle of Skye, because I was paranoid there wouldn't be any supermarkets over here until Stu reminded me that actually people do live here and they do need to eat, so that was just me being silly. Also, if you're wondering why I've changed, it's because I was when I was videoing the children taking their pictures just now, I stood on a bank and literally fell onto my face, so head to toe covered in mud, just as other people pulled up as well, so I can guarantee they were having a good giggle at my expense. In fairness, when I fell I did laugh, so dropped all the cameras, the lot. So I've changed, and that's why. It's not a different day. I'm looking forward to going on a campsite. We're going on to Pottery Campsite for 2 nights with electric. Really looking forward to it. It was one of the campsites that we booked because our friends are having a birthday party there, so we've come up to join them. There are some things that we want to do over in Skye though, fairy pools, and there's a castle we want to go and visit, among other things I'm sure. We've been in Skye for about 3 minutes and we've already found a CoOp, and it does do LPG, which is why I've come here, because I found it on my LPG app. So if I'd known, I would have just gone to the CoOp here. Well done, babe. But
I didn't know it was actually at a CoOp. To be honest, I didn't even know CoOp did petrol stations.
Well, there you go. We're at a CoOp petrol station that does LPG. So let's hope they've actually got some, because we've only now got 6 kilogram bottles, not the 11 that we previously had, and we've already used through 1, haven't we?
But to be fair, they haven't got the sign on it, so I think we're good.
Fingers crossed, eh?
Yeah.
It'll only cost us a few pounds anyway, won't it? With the 6 kilogram.
Yeah.
It's just we're going to have to fill up more frequently.
Well, to be fair, we're coming into summer, so we're not going to be using it for heating.
Oh yeah, just cooking.
Once we start dropping back down, so it's only going to be for cooking, so it goes a long way in the summer.
There we are then.
It's the winter is when it gets tuned.
Tuned.
Tuned. It gets tuned. That's a word I've not said for a while.
No. Gosh. Pottery Campsite. Oh, it's a tight entrance.
Not the nicest of entrances, is it? Oi! What we got in, son? We got in.
We've just arrived on pit. Well, I say we've just arrived. We arrived about 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. So I got straight stuck into cleaning the van out. It was absolutely filthy. The kids have basically just been using the floor as a bin, I think. So I've cleaned all the carpets down. It's looking fantastic in there now. The floors all had a good clean, but we did notice a bit of a leak. So in the footwell here, it's all dried out now, but that was full of pebbles and about that much worth of water. So I've just dried it all out. Stu said he's going to keep an eye on it and try and find out where that's coming from. We're thinking that's from when we're driving and then it's just kicking back up because we haven't had anything spilled in there or anything. Look at this pitch, it's huge. So quite happy with that. I've been able to get the carpet out, chucked everything outside so I could get on with the cleaning. We've said we're not going to pop anywhere today now. I think Stu's had his guts full of driving.
5 hours of driving, yes, I'm done.
It's a lot in it, 5 hours in one stint, to be fair.
It is. I mean, obviously there's a few stops and starts amongst that because you obviously stop in certain places to have a look, but it does take it out of you, especially some of these roads because they're so... Some of them are narrow, and then like I was pothole hunting for like an hour of that drive, so it just takes it out of you, knackers you out. And we have a question as well, don't we?
Oh yeah, 2 questions we've got.
So the first question is, we noticed in this area, on the signposts, everything's written twice. So like it is in Wales, you have it in Welsh and English. And up here, it's in English, and it's in another language. Now I'm going to guess Gaelic?
Isn't that Irish?
Well, that's what I thought, but that's the only one I can think of. So, what language is it?
What language is in Scottish land?
Yeah, let us know. I really would like to know that.
The other question we want to know is why the Isle of Skye is called the Isle of Skye and not Sky Island. I think it's because it sounds too piratey as Sky Island. But
Sky Island. Yeah, you're right. Sky Island, Isle of Skye. Sky Island sounds better.
Yeah, that's what we think.
Yeah, Arena Pirates.
So, not much else to do this afternoon now other than I'm going to cook a spag bol for the kids. They're begging for food.
And I'm going to sit here, taking all this beautiful scenery. Our friends arrive in about an hour and we can chill.
So, I'm just going to quickly show you this lovely van. Look at all that nice clean carpet. I've cleaned the bathroom. Some of you mentioned it, you hadn't seen the bathroom, so there we are. I've left my nail polish out, but that's on purpose because one of my nails fell off. And yeah, I've got it all looking nice. It's smelling beautiful. We've opened up the skylights, both of those, and actually it's been the first time we've been able to do any kind of cleaning really in here, and having the fresh air running right the way through. So I'm going to make the most of that. So I'm absolutely exhausted because last night I had a clever idea about saving time making up the beds, and we slept on single beds last night. And those of you that sleep on single beds, I absolutely applaud you because me and Stu didn't get a wink of sleep. It was rubbish.
I slept fine.
Oh, tell a lie. Stu slept fine because he got the duvet out of the thing, so he had a nice duvet on him, and I was left shivering with a little like throw thing, but I found it really uncomfortable. Look how smug he is now, look. So won't be doing that again. No way, not a chance. I'm just going to stop being lazy and I'm just going to make the bed.
Tonight, then.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you.
Thanks. Also, I forgot to mention this site's price. It was £39 a night for us, but obviously you've got to bear in mind we've got 3 children that we pay for as well, and some sites do charge for pets. So yeah, I mean, ring up or check out the website if you want to come here.
To be fair, I never tell the campsites we have a cat because I think the cat goes out, he'll collect all its rats and does them a favour.
So he's working.
Keeps all the vermin away. Yeah, he's working his keep.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, because we don't see pebbles, do we, when we're on a campsite much?
It frustrates me paying for the kids because we pay £3 each per night, right? So that's £9 extra per night just for the kids. I'm like, do they cost them that much extra per night? I can't see it.
Yeah, I think they consider in the showers, aren't they?
Well, that's if they're using the
water.
showers.
Electricity is probably no more than anybody else.
No extra. We've got the EcoFlow.
Yeah, it is frustrating. But some places charge up to £8 extra a child.
I know, and they're the ones I refuse.
Yeah, and then they sort of wonder then why people are wild parking, because the cost of a campsite are just insane.
They are ridiculous, some of them. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, to be fair, this one, it's clean, it's lovely. 40 quid a night I think is a little bit pricey for what it is, but our friends have chosen it, so we're happy to come on to spend the time with them. otherwise, yeah, I don't think I'd have booked this one, love.
Anyway, I'm going now. We'll pick you up tomorrow. Good morning. So picking up from last night when we had a few drinks with friends, yeah, the rains have come in, and not just a little bit of rains, it's been full on downpours all night. So our plans for the fairy pools today and the castle have been a bit scuppered. So what we've decided to do is catch up on laundry, shower everybody, and just have a day on site. So Stu's currently got the editing set up for tomorrow night's video.
Let's go!
He loves it. He loves sitting there and creating all this content. It's fantastic. Right. The kids at the minute are just having some time on their iPads, and in about half an hour I'm going to sit down and do some English and maths with them. Also got some colouring books and some word searches. So yeah, it's just going to be a family day in the van today. A film maybe this afternoon. We've got some popcorn in, we've got some crisps. And yeah, we're just going to have to make the best of it. Tomorrow, it's looking, the weather is literally going to do a complete U-turn. We're going to have sunshine all day. So we've decided, rather than go into the fairy pools today and spoil it, because the rain's just going to be there, we figured why not wait till tomorrow and have a really good day of it. So that's the plan, isn't it, Stu?
Yes, it is. Day chilling, service day we call it. So yeah, it's get all the laundry done, get all the showers done, because we're off here tomorrow. So yeah, we did 2 nights on this one, haven't we?
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, it's dry all day tomorrow, so I think go see the fairy pools when it's nice and dry rather than hammering it down.
Yeah. Plus then it saves on the whole dry-in scenario, because that's one thing we struggle with in the van, is when we've all been out soaking wet, we've got our muddy boots on, stuff like that. The only real place we can put it is the bathroom to dry off, and no matter what size the bathrooms are in these vans, I think, you know, you put your clothes in there to dry off and they're dripping everywhere and it fills the bathroom, so you can't use the toilet for the next 3 hours until everything's sorted. So when we can avoid going out in thick, heavy rain, we do.
So we get a lot of requests on how we homeschool the kids, and because we've shown it in the past, it's not something we always put in, but obviously it's something we do behind the scenes. Now we do this in various methods. Now obviously when we're on the road, they've got history, geography, sociology, and all that sort of stuff is just covered by just our travels alone, so we don't focus those subjects. We only actually focus English, maths then, and science in the van and their literature. So today Dexter's doing maths. He's actually got his maths book. Oliver, what are you doing? You doing maths as well?
Yeah.
Oliver's doing maths and Emilia's doing English. So because Emilia's a bit younger, we tend to focus more on the English side with her, but she obviously does do maths as well, whereas the boys get a good mix of the two. There are other sort of things we do use. We use an app called Home Ed, which is pretty good. So there's various different ways we go about it. We don't have to follow a curriculum. The good thing is we can do what we want.